Ben, if you're watching this, I hope you know that you're a piece of shit, and I hope you go to hell. I don't even believe in hell, but I hope you go there. So do you spend a lot of time, or did you spend a lot of time in the Transmaxxing server?
I got HRT in April last year. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, so since then, more or less.
Yeah. How have you been liking that? Or like, how has that like experience been for you?
Expensive?
Because that's what, 10 months at this point, right?
Yeah, getting like blood work and things, that's been like a hassle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like working on getting my dosage up, but in terms of like accessing it at a base level, at surface level, yeah, it's been okay. I'm glad that there are like avenues open. Like I know some people have to like have it imported from places. Like they really struggle to get it. So yeah, I'm fortunate that I'm in the place that I'm in.
I guess I'm curious, like, are you part of any other online communities that you found helpful, that you found like valuable? I don't know. I just like to like make things
Um,
known so that other people like listening can like, you know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, most of my trans social network, I guess, would be face to face as opposed to
Hmm.
online. I've like spoke to individuals who've reached out, like Reddit as well. I wouldn't credit a specific subreddit, but like I was, spoken
Hmm.
to people in DMs and things. But yeah, I'm not really one for group spaces. So yeah,
Yeah.
just because like it's a lot of maintenance being active
Yeah.
in like a bunch of servers. I may be active in like 3 or 4 at most.
Yeah.
So yeah, I only just joined Trying to Land actually. Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. Well, a friend of mine was in it that I knew from the Transmaxing server. Well, yeah, well, I wanted to put my side of the story across because apparently quite a few people were
Yeah.
upset about it. I
Really?
couldn't really have that.
Well,
Yeah, no, I can understand if you took it at absolute face value, but if you take Channel 4 at face
yeah.
value, I have to kind of question your intelligence just a little bit.
Yeah. You're calling out a lot of people, a lot of your friends.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, mainstream media can't be trusted anymore.
Have they like reached out to you at all? Or is there any like follow up? Is there like a part two? I don't know. Like,
They'll give me an IMDb credit. That's it.
are you gonna take it?
Yeah, hell yeah. Career's a career, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
a
yeah.
production designer, so yeah, I'll take any film credit I can get. People are gonna ask me what I've been
Yeah.
doing for the last like 3 years since university. I'll be like, well, yeah, been doing trans things.
Do you want to talk about that? Your job, your personal life
Well,
at all? I don't know.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
this is kind of like an interview. So
Um,
like,
sure, yeah. So I have like a retail job at the moment. Yeah, I try and work as much as I can so I can afford surgery and things.
yeah.
Like I want to get FFS at the end of this year, but we'll see.
Hmm.
We'll see how that goes. And then in terms of like what my aspirations are in terms of my career, once I've learned to drive, I want to like potentially move to London and start getting into like art direction, whether it's films, whether it's events or anything really. If it needs decorating, I'm there. I can design it, I can make
Base.
paint it, I don't mind. But yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'd like to do. See if I get any work with all this damn controversy. But
Maybe all this controversy will help you get work.
well, we'll see.
Yeah, you're right. It could put you in front of the right eyes there in London, you know?
Well, yeah, maybe.
Is there anything you want me to link to you?
Oh,
Um,
I mean, I was thinking about starting a YouTube channel, kind of documenting not only my transition, but the things that I've learned that it'd be
yeah,
worth knowing. Kind of like a crash course, I guess.
you definitely should.
Yeah.
YouTube needs more trans creators, definitely.
Yeah, like a lookbook or something. Yeah, and then like how I got my trans care and everything, because the wait time is like 4 years to be seen by the gender-related clinic in the
Yeah,
UK, and for a lot of people, that's just too damn long.
that's incredibly long.
But then, I have like a minimum wage job and I can afford trans care. So, anyone can do it. It's just, they might need like a bit of encouragement or just to know what the figures actually are.
I know it's only been out for 1 day, so it's definitely good to get ahead of it, and that's really smart of you to do. But I'm curious if there has been any like real life pushback. That's like the weirdest way I can phrase it, but like, has it made its way through the internet to you in real life again?
Not yet, but I figure it will. So I've told everyone I care about it. And
Yeah.
then if anyone else finds it, then they can find it. Cool. There's going to be like a whole bunch of awkward interactions. Transitioning to help improve your social life, and now I've like burdened it with with this.
That's actually really ironic. It's funny in a way, but it's always the social pushback. It's not even, oh my gosh, it's not even your fault. It's the fact that everybody else has to freak out about it, right?
Yeah, or they just have no real interest in having a conversation with me. They'd much rather just take Ben's word for things, or at least not even Ben's word, but like the message that the production has. Like that unwillingness just to dig a little bit deeper. Yeah, it's not really like commonplace anymore, at least for like the older generation.
There was a comment that I saw under the video where it said something like, that's
I mean,
fine,
we can
like,
go through
in
the
the
comments
end.
if you want. That would be quite funny. I thought this one was quite good. I don't know if you've seen Mitchell and Webb, but
Mm-mm.
it's basically a sketch where they have a child with a literal bum for his face,
I mean, Kevin just wants to live a normal life, really, which is incredibly difficult for him, isn't it, darling?
And it's like trying to
Yeah.
be like sympathetic, but it's like satiric.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question just about this?
Sure.
What does it feel like having like become like, I don't want to say sensationalized online overnight, but like yesterday this was posted and today it's gotten 40,000 views. It has 500 comments. Like, what does that feel like for you?
Like, I've one successful YouTube video on my gaming channel. I've had like a lot of people comment before on me, I guess, and my work, but it being personally about me, yeah, it does hit quite different. Then again, I have quite thick skin. I wouldn't have agreed to do this kind of interview if I hadn't have that quality. You know, I'm a bit annoyed that the interview makes it out as if I'm not like sure about myself and whether I'm not like a real trans person or whether it's authentic or whatever. And then like Ben says at the end, oh, I think they're a trans person, but they just don't want to admit it, blah, blah, blah. If you actually included what I said, you would know that.
The whole point of this is that like you're just becoming trans, right? Like it's like this other way that you like decide to transition, but you're still a trans person at the end.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. There were Transmaxxers in the manifesto that were like claiming to be cis people that are just transitioning, but it's like you can't be that cis if you're willing to literally change every aspect of your body. Like they made it out as if I'm the one doing the mental gymnastics to become a woman, when actually it was the people in the manifesto doing the gymnastics to say they're not trans. That's just easier for most cis normie people to understand, is that the trans person is a freak, not the cis person. Joe, a lot of people thought I was trolling. I mean, I am autistic, but I don't ever really use 4chan. I mean, I like a couple times, but like, yeah, I'm not like an avid 4chan person, but damn, that hits hard, man.
Oof. Ben, if you're watching this, I hope you know that you're a piece of shit, and I hope you go to hell. I don't even believe in hell, but I hope you go there.
Someone's like, yeah, always feel as though he's positioning himself above these fringe individuals. I think these topics would be so much more suited for a more neutral curiosity. Yeah, it came across as really passionate. Yeah, at least some people see it.
Yeah.
That said, I think he is excellent, just not great fit for this type of content.
No, he's definitely not a fit for this. You have to be able to engage with people like neutrally.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh my gosh, why does this feel like a feminine presenting non-binary person not understanding that gender is a spectrum and creating a whole theory?
Yeah.
But like you said, you literally said that, but it got cut out.
Yeah. Like I had literally said pretty much that the day before, and he just kind of ripped it off. I made it out as his own. Yeah, I saw him on an interview. I think it was like Joe Politics interview, kind of like advertising the documentary, and he was saying that, oh, I do think that Sammy is an actual trans person, and then proceeds to just shit on this entire community. Like there aren't actual like valid trans people in here. Like his whole angle was that these people aren't actually trans people, they're just cis people pretending or
that's so annoying.
And it's like, well, yeah, the one person you actually interview is an actual trans person, and surely that gives it some kind of credibility. Could you have not picked someone that fits your agenda?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's someone out there that does.
Of course there is. There's so many like edgy people in that server that would give anything to like make some interviewer's day like this.
Even someone that like doesn't even transmax for the benefits, they just do it for a day. It's like that one school teacher who had like the massive tits in Canada because of like, do you hear about this?
I heard about, I don't know like the story behind it though.
Yeah. So like it was this like cis guy, like mid 30s, 40s, kind of like right-wing leaning, and then one day he just comes in as trans with like massive like fetishized fake tits and like a wig things, kind of like riffing on the fact that like trans people get special treatment. So he just took it to the absolute extreme just to be edgy, and it made like national news. I mean, in a way, I do think that's kind of based just because of the absurdity. You should be able to criticize trans people, like as long as it's fair and it's reasonable.